at Lowe's Home Improvement on outdoor power equipment specifically. I am super excited because there's a whole bunch of new releases here that I'm happy to see because I've been waiting to get my hands on them, and I knew I had to share them with you. Now here's the deal. If you're watching and you're new to the channel and you're a homeowner, DIY, or contractor, tradesperson, if you watch the videos, you hang in there, you follow the tips, the tricks, talk to the community here, the very cool gang, you are guaranteed to save money. So get subscribed, tap the bell, because why pay more when you can pay less? I want to say hello to Stephen J. My son is here, as well as Tyler Henry. Now look, I'm by myself right now. If you have questions or comments, would like to get my attention, type at BCG Construction. It helps me to recognize your comment. I will let you know that I read them. I read them. I really pay attention to the community. I love to give answers, so I'm paying attention. So if you have a great comment, leave it in the chat. This way I can recognize you. What's up, Ricardo Cintron? What's up, D-Sack? Tyler Henry's here. Kenneth Shears is here. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? B&B Lawn Care. How are you? He says howdy. Howdy, fella. I gotta be honest with you. Super excited about what Ego is doing. You know, they're like the #1 rated tool brand, or #1 rated battery platform in existence. Now, here's the deal. They have a whole bunch of new tools that I wanted to get my hands on, and I'm a little salty because they have the shop vac here, and I want it bad. I'm going to have to get my $499 up. That thing's not on sale, but there are some really great sales. I do have the fan. Listen, if you played sports back in school, and you had like misting fans, or if you're an avid watcher of the NFL or sports, okay, you ever see like how the sports players, they're highly active, they have misting fans on the sidelines to help cool them down. Well, maybe you're a tradesperson, you don't play sports, but you're a very active tradesperson like myself, and you sweat profusely. Here's the deal. You want to keep your people and yourself cool on the job, bring a misting fan onto the job, put it outside. This way you can cool everybody down. We got the summer months are coming, and it's going to get hot and humid. What's up, Big J? What's up, John R? And Daniel U? I'm doing good. Now, it's pretty funny. They have really narrowed down the selection of brands here. They've streamlined here at Lowe's Home Improvement. Joseph Rotina, how you doing? It is mostly Ego, Skil, Kobalt. There is Craftsman here, but they have a few offerings from Toro. They have their new 60-volt max line in store. They don't have much of it, but I'm going to make you aware of what's here, okay? And I don't know who's actually, I mean, maybe it is just Toro, but I don't know who's making Toro, the cordless line for Toro. I don't think they're doing it on their own. But you can see they have some trimmer line replacement spools for their 60-volt max battery platform. They have a leaf blower, 605 CFM, 60-volt leaf blower. It's at $299. Now, I will assume, yes, it comes battery and a charger. It is a kit, indeed a kit. They have a 565 at $299, $100 cheaper. That's coming with a 2 amp hour battery charger. You got hurricane force winds at 110 miles an hour. They have a hedge trimmer at $229. It's coming to 2.5 amp hour battery charger, and they have the old chainsaw. You know, that's what they used to. That was Jimmy's nickname back in school, back in high school. Chainsaw. I don't know why. $299, 2.5 amp hour battery. It is a 16-inch. They have replacement batteries here. 2.5 amp hour batteries on this Toro platform is $159. Looks like it has a 3-year limited warranty. And I'm going to let you know there is a tremendous deal going on Ego right now. That, listen, if you've been on the sidelines looking, maybe you're still running gasoline, and I understand that. You know, look, you fill up a gas can, you throw it in, you know, maybe mix it with a little 2-stroke Earl, you know, and you throw it in the tool, and it just runs, right? And you do that over and over again. But look, here's the deal. There is a lot of convenience to having battery-operated lawn equipment. You don't stink like gasoline. Here's another thing. For instance, my wife, she never even thought to use the gas-operated blower, gas-operated lawnmower, string trimmer, none of those things. Didn't want to do it, didn't care about it, wouldn't do it. I brought Ego home to the house, and I think for the last 2 summers. She loves it. She uses the lawnmower. She'll cut the lawn. So I'm surprised I cut the lawn. She'll use the string trimmer. She'll use the leaf blower. It's terrific. There's a lot of great reasons to put that battery operated lawn equipment. The other thing is that you don't stink like gasoline. You don't have to worry about cleaning carbs. You don't have to worry about stabilizing fuel that's left over. There's a lot of benefits. Some of you don't see the benefits, and frankly, it's fine. Like, I don't think everything is for everything, for everyone. I mean, people have differences and choices, and you're more than welcome to have your opinion here. To keep operating gas. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't have any electric vehicles. I mean, I still use gasoline vehicles and diesel fuel vehicles. So it is what it is. Like, I'm there with you, but as far for lawn equipment, I like battery. I just like battery. All right, let's get back to Kobalt. They have their replacement string trimmer lines. You can see here for the 40 volt max, they have the dual line replacement spool is at $12.98 in case you gotta re-spool it up. You have a whole bunch of variety. I'm getting into the weeds on string trimmer line. I ain't gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Job site Johnny, he's in from the job site. Get flooded over here. Yo, here's the funny part. So earlier today I had to go to the office for a while, and it rained bad here. We're in Philadelphia. We're in the Philadelphia metro, but we're on the Camden side. And there was major flooding in Camden City, right off 676. And I'm like, this is not going to be good. So I got to the office, did what I had to do. Wasn't flooded around the building. Knock on wood, thank God. And before I left, I'm like, I'll sandbag the doors because it looked like it was going to continue to rain. So I sandbagged the doors before I left. Sure enough, stopped raining. Of course, that's the way it goes. You're welcome, Philadelphia. It's because I sandbagged the doors. There was no reason for it to keep raining. You know what I mean? All right. Kobalt's 40 volt leaf blowers at $169. This is also a kit. Here's the deal. A lot of bang for your buck when it comes to Kobalt's outdoor power equipment. You get a 4 amp hour battery, you get a charger. This is providing 520 CFMs. You got 75 minutes of runtime and 120 mile per hour winds. It's like Mower. Can you hit the like button? It will help to let YouTube know to a lot more bandwidth so you don't continue to lose me. Please, if you want to continue watching. Otherwise, they're probably just going to kill the stream for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it to us, please. What is it? The Jake Paul fight tonight against Mike Tyson? So they need all the bandwidth? Are they televising it on YouTube? Is that what it is? Jake Paul? What do you guys think about that Jake Paul Mike Tyson match? Here's the thing. I heard that Jake Paul says he's injured. It's not going to be a fight. I think he got scared of Mike Tyson, and why wouldn't he be? I mean, I don't care if Mike Tyson's 80. I still won't want to fight him. All right, $169, 2 amp hour battery. You got 1 inch cut capacity on the hedge trimmer. A lot of bang for your buck. We got the 4 amp hour battery on this 14-inch chainsaw is at $219. You're getting 140 cuts. Now, I'm not seeing the size of the cuts. I will assume that it's through at least. This looks like it would be through at least this is a 14-inch saw, so you could assume that those cuts are through some limbage, as they would call it. The other thing is that's really great about Kobalt. They are giving you that 3-year battery, 5-year tool warranty on that. The chainsaw, 14 inches, is $219. 40 volt, 4 amp hour battery from Kobalt is $189. I don't see a price on the 2 amp hour. Let's see if I can find it. They have some, they do have it priced very competitively, 2.5 amp hour from Toro is at $159, and 4 amp hour from Kobalt is $189. Now, if you're on the 24 volt max platform of Kobalt, use their power tools. Listen, you could put some of those batteries to use. They have a 24 volt line of outdoor power equipment as well. String trimmer here is at $189. They have for $149, the 24 volt leaf blower. This is coming 4 amp hour battery. It's a 500 CFM, 120 mile an hour, and up to 30 minutes of runtime. It's a lot of runtime for a little 4 amp hour 24 volt battery. They got the hedge trimmer at $1.59, 2.5 amp hour battery. It's got a 3.25 inch cut capacity. They got the 12-inch chainsaw. This is running on a 4 amp hour battery. You get 120 cuts. I wish they would tell you. I wish they told you what the cut, what you were cutting, like 3/4 inch cut, 2-inch cut. It's $189. Now, here's the crazy part. They have right next to Kobalt Skil, which is, you have to ask yourself, like, which do you go? Which do you go? Now, this Skil platform, this is their 40 volt line of outdoor power. And they don't have a tremendous amount of Skil here, but let's take a look at what they do have. You're getting 530 CFM, 45 minutes of runtime on a 2.5 amp hour battery from Skil on their 40 volt platform. It's at $159. I feel like the Skil is priced even more competitively than the 24 volt Kobalt, to be totally honest with you. Wow. $159 on Skil, 530. This is a 4, it's a 169, 520, 530. I mean, it's priced more competitively than the 40 volt Kobalt, actually. They got the hedge trimmer, 2.5 amp hour battery, 60 minutes of runtime on if you're cutting 3/4 inch shrubberies, 60 minutes at $1.59. And then the chainsaw, nice little compact chainsaw, 2 amp hour battery, $99.98 for the, this is a 2 amp hour battery, is $99.98. This chainsaw is coming with a 2.5 amp hour battery at $199. You're getting 60 cuts with this chainsaw. I wish they told you what size the cuts were. Now, for all you battery people, for all you gasoline people, you would think that like Craftsman would have your back, but they don't. So, Max B49, how you doing? Let me see. Their string trimmer, 20 volt max, is $149. 5 amp hour battery. It's got a 11-inch cutting swath, up to 60 minutes of runtime. I don't think I've ever run any of the Craftsman outdoor power. 119. Which one would you go with? The 13-inch or the 11-inch? 13-inch is $119. The 11-inch cutting swath that's the RP line. Things that makes you go, You have a selection of leaf blowers here. $89, your choice. The Axial, 149 on the 20 volt max, 410 CFM, 110 mile an hour, 24 minutes of runtime. Well. They got the little shear shrubber trimmer at $89.98. We got the hedge trimmer at $119. This is actually pretty cool. It's the wrong color red, but it really makes me feel like this is Milwaukee. At $129, you're getting 85 cuts. It says it's got a 4-inch cut capacity, 2 amp hour battery. It's got a charger. I guess this is more similar. It's more similar to the DeWalt, the Craftsman. And then they have the chainsaw at a 149. It's a 10-inch chainsaw. It's actually down to $129. They do have some deals on the Craftsman. They got the cordless leaf blowers at $99. The kit, 6-inch cordless chainsaw, is at $99. That's at $99. The little shrubbery chainsaw. I like that one. And then $99 on the 20-inch cordless hedge trimmer. $129 on the leaf blower with a 5 amp hour battery. Not bad. What's up there, lawnmower? What's up, Dan's Weldon? Yo, what's up, Matt Rice? How you doing? Lowe stores in Pennsylvania are much better in stock than the ones here in New York. I saw that last week driving from Ohio. Yo, cuz you drove by and you didn't say hello. You didn't stop and see me, dude. My feelings are really hurt now. Whoa, they got that backpack blowers. The Husqvarnas are at $4.99, down from $5.89. 236.2 mile an hour, 972 CFMs. Blocky, Adriano Valentina, Australia, with an Australian $2 holla. He says, hey, Vince, Trump 2024, let's go, Brandon. We appreciate that Australian $2 holla, Cusbo. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yo, Jeff. Yo, I was just thinking about you today, Jeff Massey. How you doing? Yo, they have the Craftsman inverter generators over here. So these are 2,000 running watts, 2,500 starting watts, $579 on the Craftsman's. 2,200. Oh, did I say 2,000 or 2,200? This is 2,500 running and 3,300 starting watts. That's at $929. Big jump there. So the 2,200's it seems to be on sale. Then they got the dual fuel from Furman. Is it $699? It's $300 off right now. I will tell you this much. Now that we're over here, I didn't even see this. People are like, and it, people are. We hit you with the argument that batteries aren't clean, right? And I understand. Look, whenever I talk about outdoor power equipment, and I talk about battery operated outdoor power equipment, I tell you I prefer Ego because I think that they give you the best cut quality. I think that they have great equipment. I prefer the convenience of cordless. I like the battery operated. I've never ever said that it's better for the environment. I've not gotten into that conversation. I've not, because there are pros and cons to both gas operated and battery operated. There are pros and cons. Not everything is as cut and dry as some on both sides would make you believe. Now, here's the deal. I did say that the Ego equipment that I run, a lot of times I run it, I never have to pay for electric. People are like, that's impossible. It has to be, it has to be charged. You have to charge it somehow. It has to cost you money. It's probably you're probably charging it with fossil fuels, because the power plants are either coal-fired or they're natural gas fired, something like that, which is true in a lot of instances. I think that for some reason we're overlooking nuclear a lot. I think it's very clean. I think that they're very efficient. I don't believe that the risk is as great as it was many, many years ago. But nonetheless, for some reason we're going back to coal. Whatever, clean coal, which is very clean with all the air scrubbers. Long story short, I'm going to get to it. People are like, it's impossible. You have to charge your Ego batteries. And what I have said in the past was that what I do is when I'm not using my outdoor power equipment, I will use this Nexus portable power station. Okay, it's a pretty much a inverter, but it's also doubles as a 4-port Ego charger, and I have the brick to use it with a solar panel. Now, it is not the most rapid way to charge a battery, but if I'm using it to charge batteries, cycling my batteries in and out as they charge on off hours when I'm not using it, that works for me. I'm also not a professional landscaper. You know what I mean? I use the batteries when I need to have them. But I charge it using the power of the sun. I do not pay for electricity to charge those Ego batteries, and that is a benefit in my opinion. And that Nexus, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, the pressure washer's here for $1,099. 3,200. Yo, if you wanted to see that in action, go to this video here. Go check that out. The pressure washer. It's $1,099. You can find all the stats, features, functions. What I am not seeing is the price on the. I'm not seeing the price on the Nexus power station here for some reason. They do have the next gen 400 running watts, 800 peak watts. This is their It's called their Nexus Escape. I don't have that one. I don't, but it does have USB-C connectivity, NA. It has 400 watt, 120 volt plug, which is pretty cool. But I love this thing. This thing is great. Everybody, some people will ask, what's the input on the solar panels? Like, how much energy can you harness from the sun at one time? And the reality is that you can put one. I'm able to, unless there's a firmware update I don't know about. One panel at a time. It's not a tremendous amount of watts, but I use it in off hours. It's like what's the word? I forget what it's called. How you charge it in the background. It's a background. I use it as a background charger when I'm not using the equipment. Don't need the rapid charger. It works for me. All right. I want to say a special thank you to Sam Medley. He says, hey man, just wanted to say I love the videos and keep up the amazing work. We appreciate that $5 holla, cuz. Thank you. We appreciate you. Totally agree on the nuclear, says Max B49. I don't get it. What's up, Anthony Woosley? Hey Vince, hope you and the missus are having a great night. We are. Balaki. Hello, Balaki. I turn myself around for Balaki. He says, yo, Balaki, I do it. Like Max B49, Balaki. I really do appreciate you guys are like on every stream. I appreciate you guys so much for always adding meaningful conversation, getting the conversation started. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Balaki says, remember, they are designed for a work site environment. Don't think anything under 3,000 watts will power more than one appliance. Just saying, plan accordingly. It's just true. Yo, Adriano says, Ego just had a safety recall for their hedge trimmers. I don't know about... Oh, Ego just had a safety recall for their hedge... I really appreciate the $6 Australian holler. Hold on one second. Ego just had a safety recall for their hedge trimmers. Don't know about Ego. Tell you what, Rigid AEG are Orange Milwaukee. So we appreciate that. I have not heard about the hedge trimmers. I'll have to look into it and see. But overseas, the Rigid line of tools here in North America, they're branded Rigid. They're actually a tool line, AEG, that is owned by TTI. Rigid licenses that line for their name, or they license their name to TTI so they could sell it under a Rigid brand name here in the US. So I will tell you, I would like to see some more of their heavier duty AEG lineup make it to these shores. Whoa! All right. Yo, Greenworks, what? They had some pressure washers here. Let's take a look. Greenworks has it's 2100 PSI, 1.2 gallons per minute, $199. Whoa, electric pressure washers. They have the little 1800 max PSI and at 1.2 gallon per minute from Craftsman at $119. They have the Greenworks Pro 2300 PSI, 1.2 gallon at $279 marked down. The 3000 PSI at 2 gallons is $399 marked down from $449. And then they got that. Listen, I gotta be honest with you. This will always catch my eye, The Simpsons, because it's powered by Honda, and this is what it is. The Honda's got they make good motors, gas motors. The problem is that Honda, from what I understand, they're not making any more small engines. They're not making small gas engines. So I think it's going to be a collector's item. Get it while you can. David Krause, time to hit the like button. 7 years of good luck. The tool deals get better, and so does this stream. We appreciate that, David Krause. Yo, lawnmowers. They got some Craftsman. They have the gasoline Craftsmans here, as well as gasoline Toros, now powered by Briggs & Stratton. Briggs & Stratton. Like, we're just not seeing Briggs & Stratton on the Toros. Toro, the recycler, Briggs & Stratton. So you're seeing a lot of Briggs & Stratton here. Whereas you might see, every once in a while, you might see a couple of you might see some Honda motors. Briggs is overwhelmed with the business, actually. So I don't know. The thing is that you're probably not going to see anybody step up to fill the void that Honda's leaving, because they're just not moving in that direction. Now, here's the reality of the whole thing. I think that if people were able to make the decision on their own, I think maybe, if something's good, people will adopt it. I think that when people are forced through legislation to make a change, that's when people they get angry. They get angry, and I understand it. Like, no, I don't think choices should be legislated. Change shouldn't be legislated. Change should happen because of innovation or a compelling reason. Because the government puts a gun to your head and says, "Hey, listen, you're going to do this, or you're going to jail, or you're getting fined, or ultimately though, you get fined, don't pay the fine, you might end up in jail." I mean, it is what it is. So I can understand. Balaki says, "Thanks for the kind words, Vince. Without the great content, I would not be here. Keep up the good work." We appreciate you, cuz. Thank you for the $5 holla, Balaki. You are kind. All right, Craftsman's got their dual battery lawnmower. $329. This one's got up to 50 minutes of runtime. I'd like to say it, to be honest with you. 20-inch deck size. This is coming 2 5-amp-hour batteries. The good part is that if you're on the Craftsman platform, on their power tool platform, you might already have a whole bunch of batteries stockpiled. I gotta be honest with you though. 2 weeks ago, we saw the Waltz mower, steel deck mower, came with 2 10-amp-hour batteries. I mean, that was at $299. Yo, it's just like, what's it called? Adriano says, "Vince, love your work. Can you do a review on the best cordless framer soon? Even include the pass load." I could do that actually. So we have a full service. Like, we've done videos, the 30-degree framer from pass load, the full service, how to get it up and running, get it cleaned. I love pass load. Very compact, very powerful. So I'll have to look into see about getting a newer offering, because my pass loads are a little long in the tooth. They've been multiply serviced, but I can do that. Leave it down. We appreciate that $6 holla. For everybody wanting to see something like that content, you could go under. Adriana will leave a comment below this video, or maybe I'll even make a poll about it. You have to tell me. I will assume what you want to see is pass load, Milwaukee, DeWalt. DeWalt has a new 30 and 21-degree framer. Metabo HPT. You have to let me know who you want to see, and I will see about rounding them all up. I think that would be a pretty comprehensive shootout. All right, we have their self-propelled V20 at $429. That one's coming with 2 5s as well, I believe. You can see 2 5-amp-hour batteries, 2 amp-and-a-half, 1 1/4 amp chargers. Now, here's the deal. You almost can't, like, right next door, we got Skil. They got their 40-volt push mower, saying rear-wheel drive. $249. That's coming with a 5-amp-hour battery at 40 volts. So pretty much at 20 volts, if you think about it, it's 10 amp hours. This is also 10 amp hours if you were apples to apples at the same voltage. So two of the V20s at 40 volts, right, would be, it's a comparable amount of watts. Here's the thing. You're looking at $429 here, $249 here. Comparable. Now, this one is the same push, but Skil's self-propelled is $349. That's coming with a 6-amp-hour battery. So at the same voltage, you would be at 12 amp hours as the Craftsman, which you're not getting, right? But you're at $349 from $399. Self-propelled. This one is, you got 20 inches, same cut. Max torque is at 2.2. I mean, I don't get it, but here's the one. Max runtime, 50 minutes. Okay, I'm going to say this. I think that, and I've seen dual battery 18 volt, 20 volt battery mowers in action. I have one in Makita, and although the Makita did have a good cut quality, here's the thing. There's no way it was coming close to 50 minutes of runtime, and I was running 6 amp hour batteries on those. Okay, so I don't know exactly what they're using to cut with the Craftsman, like what they're cutting with that, but I will tell you, you got a strong 15 minutes maybe, in my opinion. But maybe I'm crazy. It says best uses up to a quarter of an acre. Yeah, I don't know about that. And I'm not saying that this mower is going to do the full 50 minutes either, but I know that at least those are dual powered though. This was probably running at that 40 volts. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough call. I'll tell you what though. I know what I'm buying if it's me, and I have my choice between that Craftsman or that Skil at 349. I'm going the Skil at 349. You're talking about like, what is that? 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks cheaper. I mean, I don't know. Unless you already have those Craftsman batteries, I think that the Skil's the better choice there. Then we're moving into the Kobalts. They're 40 volt mower. You're getting that 6 amp hour battery, 80 watt charger on it. Oh, I mean, you're at 349, right? Here's the deal. The Skil's coming with that 150 watt charger. I mean, it is on sale. So I guess they're like, you still are getting a lot more bang for your buck over the Kobalt. It looks. And that's a push. This is self-propelled. Ah, man, I gotta tell you, I think you gotta go Skil. Then the self-propelled Kobalt. You are at $399. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's also on sale. That was $449. It is self-propelled. It's at $399 now. They are claiming more torque, 3.8 foot-pounds, but they're giving you 45 minutes of runtime on that one. Same cut width, 20 inches. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think I might have to go, at that point, jump from the Skil at $349, spend the extra 50 bucks, and get the Kobalt for more features and functions. No, maybe same features. Yeah, it might be the same features. Yeah. I don't know. I think I like the more max torque. All right, we keep moving. These are 24 volt mowers, 24 volt. So if you're on the battery platform that runs the power tools, your your drills, your impact drivers. Oh, wait a minute, that's a 40 volt. This is in the wrong spot. You can see here, this is their 24 volt rear wheel drive push mower at 329. You can see that the torque really has dropped on this one. It's coming with two 4 amp hour batteries. They have that 45 watt charger. They're saying 40 minutes of runtime on this one. It is a 16-inch deck. If you move next door here, okay, it's coming 2 5 amp hour batteries. You're getting a 2-port 60 watt charger. The torque bumps up big time, 3.7 foot-pounds on that 20-inch deck. I gotta be honest with you. Man, like, it's a tough call. I think you're like in the same territory, like what I was saying earlier, with the Craftsman's. Like, you need that extra voltage. I think you gotta go with I think you need to go with the 40 volt. You need to go with Kobalt or Skil. And here's the thing, I think you're going to be happier. I think that from my experience using a wide variety of mowers, you need something that is a battery platform that is intended to run outdoor power equipment. Adriano Valentino with that $10 Australian dollar. Says Vince should have a poll on these in a video. Original walkie talkies. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll make a note. I can't screen grab that. So I have your choices. I'll do the poll. I don't know. Let me think about this. I'm going to see a way to gather as much feedback from everybody as possible. I don't know if maybe a short would do it, but we'll make the video with all of those nailers. We appreciate that $10 Australian holler. How you doing, mate? Did you throw any shrimps on the barbie tonight? All right, here we go. We're on to the Toro 60 volters. Who makes Craftsman's mower? I would assume that. I will assume that. I mean, Stanley Black and Decker is making. Stanley Black and Decker is making. It's their brand, but I know what you're really asking. I don't know. Who do you think's making it? Who do you think's making it? I have an inkling. I have an inkling. Who do you think's making it, John R? I want to see it in there. Wait a minute. Is he from Austria? Let me see. Is that Austria? That's Australia. Isn't that Australia? Stanley. LOL. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I think that the tool. The tool business is much more it's incestuous. Ancestral? It's much more ancestral than you might think. You might think that you're buying, like, yes, Stanley Black and Decker, but the OEM who's making, like, the mowers might surprise you. Might surprise you. Yo, I was a member of Screwfix there, Howie J. I was a member over there. Great conversations. All right, so we got Toro's 60-volt max recycler self-propelled rear-wheel drive at $499. This one's coming. You're getting 52 minutes of runtime with a 21-inch deck. It's coming 6-amp-hour battery and a 60-watt charger. I will tell you, it's got the nice metal deck. It looks well built. They make a good-looking mower. Then for $459. You got the push. You got the push. Gives you a little more exercises. You got a 4-amp-hour battery with that one. Then we got the lithium from Toro. Pace. This is the personal pace self-propelled rear-wheel drive. $679. This one's coming 8-amp-hour battery. 120-watt charger. 53 minutes of runtime. Whoa! Look at this thing. This looks like a spaceship. This is the Tesla. This is the Tesla of mowers. $729, 65 minutes of runtime, 21-inch deck, 7.5-amp-hour battery, and a 330-watt charger. I'm going to tell you right now. Here's the deal. Carry Condor. He's coming out of nowhere. Whoa. Carry Condor with a $20 haul says, let me see what Carry Condor says here. Let me get in here. I'm getting old. He says, Vince, long time no see. Cuz I feel like I just saw you. Time's flying, bro. Everyone hit the like button. Elodie is, I knew you were just here. Elodie is 5 now. Was helping me take off cabinet doors today. Gonna be time for that Kobalt Jeep. Yo, that would be great, cuz. Hello, Elodie. I'm glad you're watching. I hope you're watching. Maybe you might be sleeping. Dad has worn you out taking off cabinet doors, but it's good that you're getting them started. Or you're getting Elodie started with something productive. Working with your hands is great, and I think that the trades, people don't realize it. Landscaping, touching the earth, just makes you feel good. Even in downtime, like I feel like if I could just touch the earth and improve the earth work, even after working all day, getting in the garden, planting the tomatoes and for spring, some basil of gold, it just makes me feel good. Just makes me feel good. I really, I'm going to tell you this much. I am planning to do a lot more outdoor this year with all of you. We're going to have we're going to be planting a garden. We're going to be having fresh. We're going to be making a lot of fresh herbs. I got a lot of space for it. Fresh herbs, tomatoes. I'm hoping I'm going to get some pumpkins planted. This way we have a pumpkin patch. I'm excited about this spring, summer, and fall. We're going to be spending a lot more time outside. Crazy Mike! He says abbreviation for Austria is AT, or OST is ostrich. My late wife and I had an apartment in Innsbruck. Lon, I didn't realize you were a world traveler like that, Cosmo. That's awesome. That's great. The furthest I've gotten from Philadelphia, it's West Philadelphia, from South Philadelphia. I don't get to go many places. They don't let me go anywhere. All right, here's the deal. We can look at all these mowers, okay, and they're all great, and I can tell you what I would do, like, per, if I'm looking at them. But the reality is, if I come into Lowe's Home Improvement, I'm buying one mower and one mower only, and that is an Ego mower. It just is what it is. Now, I think that any one of these mowers will provide you great cut quality. I think that there are some exceptional mowers here from Ego, though. So we're going to look at them. Here's the deal. We're going to start lowest to highest. Right now, for $449, you have Ego's push mower. It's pretty much their entry level rear wheel drive. You're getting a 6 amp hour battery and that's the crazy part. You're getting a 6 amp hour battery and a 320 watt charger. You have a lot of deck capabilities. You got height adjustment is a single lever, 7-point. You see the warranty. You can see the best uses. You're getting up to 55 minutes of runtime. You have 6 foot-pounds of max torque on a 21-inch deck. I mean, literally, I don't think I've seen a single mower so far here that comes remotely close to 6 foot-pounds of torque. And that is pretty much their entry level. Entry level. Look, $329. You know, you're paying less here, obviously, but $329, 5.1. Okay, 6.25 foot-pounds. You're on a gas mower. 6.25 gas mower, 5.5 gas mower. These are all gas. To even get remotely close to Ego's entry level, you need to be on gas. Blocky says, Vince, in the vein of your DeWalt video with Jimmy, do you see stacking solution that uses cabinet style XL roller box? Makes sense for all lines. No need to unstack. So here's the thing. Jimmy could say whatever he wants. And look, here's the deal. DS carrier is legit. You can actually still get the DS carrier from DeWalt. You can get it. You're going to spend money for it. I don't think it's as popular. You're spending money for it. It is what it is. I'll tell you right now, though. You could always just get the cart. The four-wheel dolly. I don't like Milwaukee's cart. I don't like their cart. It was not built well. It doesn't even come close to DS carrier as far as being well built. But you could always put a cabinet on a cart. Stick your largest tools in that. I don't understand why Jimmy thinks this is like, rocket science. I don't get it. All right. Here's the deal. $449 on that entry level Ego. $449. I will tell you this much. Cut quality probably blows away everything else here. 56 volt rear wheel self-propel, $499. It was $599. This one's you're coming with a 6 amp hour battery. You get that charger. That's what you're looking at. You got 6 foot-pounds of torque on that. Now, Ego right now is running a promotion on select mowers and outdoor power equipment. Here's the rear wheel drive. Again, is at $549. You can see 6 foot-pounds of max torque. We're going to step it up, though, at $599. You're looking at, this is their select cut, 56 volt. This one's coming 7.5 amp hour battery. It's on sale right now, $599. This is the one, this is the one I have at the house. Mrs. loves it. She loves it, and it's a great cut. This is pretty much like, I think this might be my entry point. This is where I started with Ego's mowers. This one's at $599. I would tell anybody this is a great mower. You got 7 foot-pounds of max torque. There's not even a gas mower in here that has that much max torque. Okay, this one's on sale right now, $599. Getting the battery, getting the charger. Here's the thing. They're doing buy this, get that. So if you get the Ego 56 volt select cut 21-inch mower, the self-propelled, they're giving you an additional 5 amp hour battery for free. Adriano says, Vince, a short would be too short. Oh, no. I was just doing it for the survey. I'm going to do, if we do that many nailers, it's going to be it'll probably be half an hour to an hour video. So go in the great depth, go over. I might even look, here's the deal. I might go over the pros and cons of all the services for all of them, go through the procedures, and do very comprehensive. That's what I'm going to do. So, appreciate that $5 holla, Cusbo. So it would be very comprehensive if I do it. Now, this is their creme de la creme. This is the 56 volt rear wheel drive. This is the sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. This is their select cut, okay, at $849. Okay, you get a 10 amp hour battery, a 700 watt charger. You have a 3-in-1 mulch bag or side discharge. You have a single 7-point lever for height adjustment. 5 year. You could do up to an acre. Here's the thing: 8.3 foot-pounds of torque on a 21-inch deck. Thing's a monster. It is a battery platform that is matched to outdoor power, and that's how they're able to match the battery with the right mowers to deliver like 8.3 foot-pounds of torque. $749. So they have that one marked down $100 right now. Like I said, right now they're doing a promo. Specific tools will get you promotional batteries as well. They have the portable light, 10,000 lumens folding light at $159. They have the earth auger. These are all brand new entries. Like these just arrived. Not the fan, but the earth auger has just arrived at $449. It's a kit, coming battery, charger. You could do 65 foot-pounds of torque from that earth auger. That one's coming with a 320 watt charger and a 4 amp hour battery. This is the one I really love though. 9-gallon wet dry vac. I have to get this. I'm gonna have to get this and test it. 5 amp hour battery, 320 watt charger, wet dry vac. Comes with all the, listen, if you want to see this, like everything explained fully on that wet dry vac, go to this video here. I'm gonna put a link so you can see it. You can see they have their 16-inch chainsaw marked down to $249 from $299. We have their 18-inch $349 from $399. We have their hedge trimmer is at $199. You got their rapid charger. Look, here's the deal: if you're buying a mower, you're gonna get a rapid charger. Sometimes if you buy a snowblower, you can even get a dual rapid charger. The 2.5 amp hour battery, they have it at $179. You can see their leaf blower is at $179 right now. It's coming 2.5 amp hour battery. So why just buy the battery when you can get the leaf blower and the battery? Do that. Listen, here's the deal. Why would you ever buy just the battery? Oh, yeah, look, 2.5 amp hour battery, $179. You can get the leaf blower and the battery. Doesn't make sense. Why would you ever buy just the battery at $179 when you can get the leaf blower at $179 and it includes the 2.5 amp hour battery and charger? Now this is the thing: if you're not paying attention, you might just get the battery, but you can get the battery, the charger, and the leaf blower for the same price. And that's why you'll watch. So you'll save big money on outdoor power equipment. Richard Ron! When do you do a 7 1/4 blade comparison? When do you do it? Please, yes, Richard Ron. I would never even think of doing another comparison without doing the CMT, bro. Especially for you, because you the man, Cosmo. Thanks for being here. $269 on the 670 CFM. And then they got the big boy, 765 CFM, 5 amp hour battery, 195 mile per hour at $329. This thing's awesome. I have this one, love it. I have both of those actually. And the extra air's unbelievable. Carrie Condor, you know I love my ego. Would love to see a test of the wet dry. Dude, I need to get that wet dry vac. Listen, if you're liking the stream, you're watching, there's like 300, 400 of you here. Smash the like button. It's free for you to do. Doesn't cost you a dime. Plus, you'll get 7 years of good luck. The audio visual quality gets better. There's like so many benefits to hitting the like button. And listen, some people are like, no. So there we go. Yo, they're disconnecting us. Hit the like button before they disconnect us, because they're not giving us the bandwidth. There's like 400, 500, 600 people here at 190 miles per hour.